Oh, I definitely have been hearing you loud and clear this week. You've woken up the motherfucking beast.
No, God!
Stay fucking tuned, because the is back.
No, God, please, no! 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 No!
Hi, let's take a deep breath together. What? Like it's hard? Hey you guys, what's up? And welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Elle. And if you're not new, that makeup that I said I was gonna wash off my wig with micellar water a week ago, I didn't do that.
What, like it's hard?
Disappointment is what I felt for like the last 5 days straight, and it's quite frankly kept me from filming my regularly scheduled ASMR content. If you're a regular on my channel, we call ourselves Earthlings. Join the Earthling community, by the way. Subscribe, like, anything you can do to boost this video, help our community grow for free. I'd really appreciate it. And I just want to thank you for your time, for clicking on this video and spending a few minutes of your day with me. Thank you. For the last week or so, I have sat and watched the Mikayla Nogueira drama unfold. I am a small creator on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I think I have about 17,000 followers on Instagram, 5,000 here on YouTube, and about 5,000 on TikTok. One of the things about me is I am an attorney, and I do know the law when it comes to false advertising, ads, what kind of FTC guidelines you need to follow. I have that knowledge both from having worked with companies as an influencer and from going to law school and being a practicing attorney. I'm also a consumer. I am easily influenced, and I am a fan, a stan, whatever you want to call it. I love to see influencers, creators, and whatever they want to call themselves get their bag, become successful, and it's really fun to be a part of that whole culture. One of the reasons it is so cool to me to see people be influencers instead of celebrities or an advertising situation like a commercial or a magazine is because I grew up without the former. I grew up without influencers, without regular people really widely talking about products or putting them to the test in such an interconnected way on the internet. What I grew up with, and this is a real thing, is cutting out the tags of all of my clothes because I was embarrassed about the sizes, even if all sizes are beautiful, but even if it was my normal size and what my healthy body was, I couldn't stand to see the letter, the number, whatever it was. I grew up with so many unhealthy practices that were, I believe, put onto me by the advertising industry. I would get a Victoria's Secret catalog in the mail as a little girl, and I would cry and compare my knees. And this is such a weird memory, but it's so vivid. I would compare my knees to Alexandria Ambrioso and all these beautiful models that were always featured in their magazines. I mean, you guys know who they are. And it's like I had no idea that they were dieting, fasting, working out, crazy things to do these photo shoots and do these annual fashion shows. My little 13-year-old ass had no idea, okay? I thought they were born that way, and I thought there was something wrong with me for not having that same body. I wish I could go back and hug myself. I'm working on it in therapy, but you guys, I'm 32 years old, and some days I still struggle. I would be an unreal, not a human being, a liar if I said otherwise. Some days I have no problem loving myself unconditionally, my body, whatever version of myself I'm in. But there's some long-standing stuff there, and it's caused by the beauty industry, the advertising industry, and the fashion industry. And I want to talk to you today really about 3 points. Your Honor, I do have my notes here if I could please read from those. I want to talk to you first about what happened, just in case you're living under a rock. Bestie Let me lift it up for you. I will try to make that very quick because I swear to shit, if I hear the TikTok video one more time, root to tip, as much as I'm interested in everybody's commentary videos on it, I am going to scream. I can't do it like a single other time. Then I want to talk to you about why what happened isn't okay. And there's kind of two pieces to that, really. And I've seen people take different opinions on it. And while to each their own, girl, what the fuck? I do want to talk to you about the lying and sort of integrity aspect of it. Then I also want to talk to you about the legal aspect, what the federal government says, the legal trouble L'Oreal has been in the past, what the FTC guidelines say. Because there's really two pieces to this. There's the lying aspect, and then there's what's legal and what the law says. And then lastly, I want to talk to you about the alleged return of the Crypt Keeper, Jeffree Star. Ultimately, we're going to conclude that Jeffree's right, but maybe not in the way that you think. And of course, stick around to the very end because I'm going to try the damn mascara. That's what's wrong with me. I mean, I generally, also this is my face and I'm sorry. If you're looking at me and you can't quite pick out what it is, I am not from this planet, but also I don't have on mascara right now. If you're already a member of my community, please, please, girl, jump in the comments down below. Let the people watching this video know that they can trust me when it comes to my reviews. Or if you disagree, comment that down below as well. But one thing I really pride myself on, it is Aquarius season, so I am on one. Yeah. One thing that I really pride myself on about my channel is I leave the awkward moments, the bloopers, the things that don't go as planned in my videos, especially my makeup reviews. I just did an REM beauty review the other day, and my general theme takeaway on the video is you don't need this shit, don't buy it. And that's someone that literally bought tickets as a, like, that was my wedding anniversary gift from my husband, and we went to go see Ariana Grande in concert, and I would literally push my own self in front of a train for her. Absolutely feel like you can adore somebody and also still give an honest review of a product. Now, did anyone from REM Beauty pay me to do that video or send me any of the products? No, I bought them myself. There were a couple awkward moments in that video that I was sweating and I wished had gone a different way. They just didn't go according to plan, specifically related to the eyeliner application and my feedback on the REM Beauty eyeliner versus the one that I wanted to share. And I left it in and I just let it be what it was. Some things are going to need to be lackluster, or they're not that they need to be, they're just going to be. And you have to let it be that. I talk a lot in my hauls and my makeup reviews about being really tired of seeing all this hype and like this FOMO and like, you have to run and get this product. I don't want to gatekeep, but I also ordered 67 of them because I don't want you guys to sell it out. And it is truly everything. If you don't own it, you're nothing. Like, the vibes are off and everything is way too like, oh my God, girl, stop. Have you seen this? It just doesn't feel real to me. Before we go any further, just in case, the video, I'm going to play Mikayla Nogueira, who is probably the most popular TikToker in the beauty space. It's a mascara review for L'Oreal. It was a paid sponsorship. Roll the clip.
Look how long and lengthened my lashes look.
This literally just changed my life. This looks like false light. This is how? What? It's this L'Oreal telescopic lift. Look at the wand. Okay, so basically I'm taking the curved side and I'm going root to tip and I'm starting to coat the lashes. And then once you've done that, you flip the brush to the side and you use the hook comb to basically separate. This is one coat. Okay, I'm going to add a second. Look at the length. Do you see that? I am speechless. And I'm not sure anyone's going to ever be able to compete with this mascara.
So that's what happened. Mikayla didn't lie when she said that product literally changed her life. But you guys, before we go any further in this video, I do want to give a few disclaimers. I know nobody in this community needs these disclaimers, but I do want to give them just for peace of mind. Please do not send any hate, as Christina Randall says, to anybody, anywhere. I am not making this video to spread any hate. It's all love to Mikayla, Jeffree, anybody that is watching this video or mentioned in this video, and there's no reason for anybody to like pile on to anybody or be repetitive. I just really want to talk about the legal aspects when it comes to truth in advertising. Even despite me being an attorney and wanting to talk about the legal aspects, you guys know this video is not legal advice for anyone. It's not meant to be construed as advice. It is my opinion from my experiences only, and it is just to get a conversation going that I feel like maybe hasn't really been touched on. And I think it's important. So now that we've talked about what happened, I want to talk about why it's not okay. And there's the lying aspect and then the legal aspect. So first, let's talk about lying and integrity. There are a few people out there on TikTok that just don't see anything wrong with this. Want everybody to leave Mikayla alone. You know, her fans are very, very protective of her. And I've seen a lot of angry responses like, how stupid can you be? Do you not understand that this is the vibe in every single advert ever? Do you not understand that fast food companies' food doesn't actually look like the product in the advertisement? It's a lot of strange takes. I will give you an example of one of them, of which the creator has already deleted. Then I want to talk to you a little bit about why this is not the vibe.
Mikayla did. Okay, no hate to the person that did the video that you guys just saw, but why are you guys hating on somebody for lying? Granted, maybe she's lying, maybe she's not. So what? So you're telling me if I use a product, makeup product, skincare product, let's just say a skincare product, and it makes my face super clear, like actually, but you use it and it all of a sudden breaks your face out. Are you going to call me a liar and say that I promoted the brand and it's actually ass? No. I mean, you probably will if you guys are all hating on that one thing, but okay. And also, even if she did put false eyelashes on, why does that matter? I know it's false advertising, but isn't everything false advertising? Isn't everything technically kind of lying? Just a little bit. You know, food commercials aren't actual, like, all food products, right? Like, they mix certain things to make certain things look better. Isn't that false advertising? I'm just confused. I know you've seen the videos of, like, how commercials actually make their hot chocolate look good. That type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You guys like to pick and choose who we're gonna pick on today. It doesn't make that much sense to me. Don't get me wrong, lying sucks, but everyone does it, especially when it comes to social media and especially when it comes to making money. Sorry, if somebody put $200,000 in your face and said, hey, promote my shitty mascara, I don't think you'd think twice about it.
I would. Wowie, wow, wow.
Anyone's gonna ever be able to compete with this mascara.
That's what you said. And you know what? What was that? Okay, Jane.
I was actually about to leave my house, but I just have a little quick think piece here. So allegedly, I'm gonna say alleged, she put on a false lash to promote a mascara ad. And I have nothing against her at all. So if Mikayla, if you see this, nothing against you, but stuff like this is why people do not trust influencers. And it's so upsetting. Like little moments like this are why influencers as a whole get a bad rep. More specifically, beauty influencers who do product reviews, who do sponsorships. That's why people are always saying, oh, we can't trust them. Oh, you know, these are all fabricated because of stuff like this, and it's not okay. So to me, I think that not only is it your responsibility as a creator with such a huge platform, or hell, you can even have 10,000 followers and you shouldn't be doing this shit. It's like when you have such a big platform and you decide to use it to put a fabricated review up, That's not okay. But also, I do think it's your responsibility to contribute to a healthy community of people, because now everyone in the comment section is saying, see, this is why I don't trust reviews. This is why I don't trust reviews. So not only are you getting a hit, everyone gets impacted by that, because now you don't know who to trust and you don't know who's lying and who's not lying. It's just super disappointing, and hopefully the brand and the creator can learn from this, because doing stuff like this is just so frustrating. And if anything, it just sets us back, because then everyone thinks that everything posted is fake, and that sucks.
There are a lot of influencers out there, whether large or small, that won't lie to you and won't overhype a product just because they're getting paid. Let me say, there's nothing wrong with sponsorships. Just keep it real. It's totally okay as long as you're being authentic and being truthful. Sometimes when I watch that video, I feel like we really are all living different lives, having different experiences. And I mostly go around feeling like, wow, we're so connected and really all living the same life. But it is actually wild to watch, because to me and to a lot of people, both consumers and content creators, honesty is the bare minimum. It's literally the bare minimum you can ask for. It is the starting line. Make sure, and we're going to get into this later in the video, but you're the one with the power. Spoiler alert, TLDR is you're the one. That's the influencer. You choose them. So really you're the chosen one. And make sure that you're being influenced by or supporting people, putting them in those positions that have that bare minimum integrity within themselves, because it's what you deserve.
What, like it's hard?
Let's talk about the law. What is the FTC? Well, it's a bipartisan federal agency that protects American consumers. Its whole goal is to protect American consumers and champion their interests regarding unfair or deceptive trade practices, including advertising and including influencers. In fact, on the FTC website, there's an 8-page PDF alone that walks through the steps that influencers need to take for their ads to be in line with FTC guidelines. Page 1 of this PDF calls out that it's the influencer's job to protect themselves and to comply with FTC guidelines. It specifically says, be aware of what's required of you. Don't let others do it for you. So if you ever hear an influencer saying, oh, well, it's a sponsorship, not an ad, it's an ad versus a sponsorship, or this is what the brand told me to do, fuck that. That translates to, I'm not qualified to do my job or to talk to you about these products. When you're disclosing an ad, the FTC requires that people both be able to see and understand the disclosure. The ad must be placed in an obvious place. Specifically, it can't be placed at the end of a post or hidden in a bio or a subpart of the photo or video or caption that can't be readily seen. Words that the FTC likes and suggests that you use include ad, advertisement, sponsored, or ambassador. The FTC suggests that you stay away from words like collab or SP or spawn. Have you ever seen hashtag SP, hashtag spawn, and you're like, spawn? Like, am I spawning in a video game? What's happening? That's not good enough. Even some vague words that could go either way, like partner or ambassador, should be accompanied with the brand name, as suggested by the FTC. So if we're using the made-up brand Acme, then you would need to say Acme ambassador, hashtag Acme partner, not just, hey guys, this product changed my life, hashtag partner. You guys, I'll link to this below. The FTC literally says, if you're paid to talk about a product that you thought was terrible, you can't say it's terrific. You can't talk about your experience with a product you haven't tried. And you can't make up claims about a product that would require proof the advertiser doesn't have.
Okay, you guys, you asked and you shall receive. Come along with me while I set up my glam suite for my 24th birthday party. So it's a tradition of mine to have all my best friends over for a little glam suite before my party starts. Honestly, makeup is half the fun of the party, so we can't forget the glam suite. Here's all the stuff that I ordered for the glam suite. There is so many boxes in my apartment, it's crazy. Here's my little helper. So each person got their own little makeup setup. They got this really cute vanity mirror and they got a whole ton of makeup. I want to thank L'Oreal so much for being such a special part of my party and helping me. You guys are the best. Here's a little sneak peek of all of the products that my guests got. They got foundation, concealer, bronzer.
So just in my personal, not professional, not legal opinion, I don't think that what we just saw was in compliance with the FTC guidelines, nor do I think Mikayla's L'Oreal mascara post was in compliance with the FTC guidelines. That being said, a lot of your faves are not in compliance with the FTC guidelines, and pick better faves. Now, do I know when I go get my McDouble at McDonald's that it's not gonna look like the advertisement I saw on TV? Absolutely. Do I know that the coffee shop in Elf with Will Ferrell is not actually the world's best cup of coffee? Also, yes. Embarrassing, but would I have known that Mikayla's before and after included false lashes unless makeup artists and other people jumped in and said that? No. Obviously, I'm wearing a wig and a little bit of eyeliner pencil, but my hair, you guys, is like this mousy sort of brown hair, meaning my eyelashes are also pretty, I mean, they're pretty fair. They're pretty hard to see. They're thin, they're little. I have like 2 of them on each eye. So just like childhood Elle, 32-year-old Elle would have bought this shit, gone home, and wondered what's wrong with her knees. Do you get what I'm saying? I would so much rather your experiences with products be different experiences and not always the best ever, the best ever, the best ever. Some of them have to be mediocre. I would just rather there be a dynamic in the style of reviews that I'm seeing online, and know just from spinning on this fucking rock for 32 years that not every product can be the best of its kind. And quite frankly, when it comes to mascara, they're all the same. I'm actually not a makeup person, as we say on this channel. I'm not a makeup person, so I'm not qualified to actually say that. But my general experience, mascara's mascara. It's waterproof, it's not. Probably use an eyelash curler and you'll still be disappointed. Hence, false eyelashes. I think it's fair to say what this whole issue boils down to is truth in advertising law. And with that, we're going to kind of move from point 2A and B, integrity and the law, to point number 3, why Jeffree Star is, dare I say, right? A segment we're going to call Choose Wisely. It's not that any of us are dumb and are just watching these TikToks or YouTube videos of our favorite creators blindly not knowing we're being sold products. We're well aware, and in fact, we're willing to run to the stores to sell them out for you. In fact, according to the FTC, we should never be confused about what we're watching and the fact that it's an ad. But I digress. We know, and we want to keep watching, but we don't want to be lied to, and we certainly don't want our intelligence insulted. People don't necessarily in these days skyrocket to fame just on their own. They do that with the support of a community that loves them for their candid, authentic reviews. Breaking the trust of the people who put you where you are is wrong. It never means that someone should be called a name, a bitch, that anybody should be dogpiled on in any way. It does really bother me that nobody really flinched when Jeffree came out of the shadows, called Mikayla a bitch, and said that he would be right back to reviewing beauty. Like, we don't have to settle for the lesser of two evils. Jeffree is someone that has had a lot of drama and controversy in the beauty community, both for things he's done in the past outside of YouTube and his beauty career, and for the way that he's treated people on the YouTube space.
Right when I picked it up, just to look at myself, it fell out and fucking broke into thousands of pieces, and it's still falling out.
Okay, you guys know I love Kylie, but look at this wand. This is Kylie Jenner's makeup brand, and this is the quality. Hunty, no. I'm gonna try one more. This has never been used before. Oh my god. Not acceptable. This is no hate whatsoever. It's just like when you're a multi-million-dollar celebrity, why would you put anything out half-assed? And I've seen that she has mentioned the wand on her snap, right? It just doesn't make sense. Why are you a multi-million-dollar celebrity and putting out something janky? Like, the wand should be good the first time, not the second time you make the new batch. So what that basically tells me is that they half-assed it, put out the product, and then the next run, they're gonna make improvements. Bitch, it should be perfect the first damn time so every customer gets it. So, no offense to her, but these are fucking garbage. I looked at her entire face and said, you need him, bitch. Your face is disproportioned. Now, why would a grown woman tell another grown woman something that disgusting and ugly unless she was an insecure rat herself? At the end of the day, these irrelevant little girls that think they're better than all of us, they're called the mean girls at all these events. Literally no one likes them. It's pathetic. Bully, and she has to look in the mirror every morning with that horrible, fucked up attitude. So, deceased. There's one thing I will not tolerate, and that is a motherfucking liar. Oh, hello everyone. Welcome back. Normally you're used to hearing welcome back to my channel, but we're on TikTok now. I've taken 2 months off from reviewing makeup, and girl, y'all really awoken up the Loch Ness Monster.
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
So allegedly, the telescopic lift L'Oreal mascara is the best mascara in the world, and no brand may ever be able to compete with it. All right, let's open this up and address the hot topic. So allegedly, L'Oreal has been sending out this mascara, and Miss Mikayla reviewed it. The internet blew the up, and a lot of people think that she's wearing a false lash at the end of her eye. Now, as a makeup artist, since I was 20 years in the game, it looks peculiar. It looks bizarre. The mascara's on, it looks cute, and then all of a sudden there's a swish, and all of a sudden there's some extra on the end, and I don't know what it is. So we're gonna review this unbiased. You couldn't pay me $1 million to say this is good. You can't pay me anything because I make my own money, my own dollar. I'm independent, and there's nothing wrong with taking sponsorships. Let me just start off by saying that. Get your coin, get your hustle. But Mikayla, you set the tone now. I used to set the tone on YouTube. When I said something did not work, the internet knew I was telling the truth. So when people are distrusting you, you gotta understand why. So let's just give this a swirl, and then we'll give our final thoughts. This is a vegan formula. Miss L'Oreal is now charging $14.99 for our mascara, and they're paying people a lot of money. So I wanna be honest with you guys. I used to be friends with all the influencers, right? Rest in peace. And I would see them accept $100,000, $250,000 to say a product was good. And they would lie. I would see it, it would make me sick to my stomach, and I'm glad that I don't associate with those people anymore. All right, so we're supposed to lift and load our lashes using the front hook bristles. We're gonna apply from root to tip. Use the side hook comb to separate your lashes for added volume and length. All right, let's apply this mascara from root to tip. Let me get the very ends of my lash line and get the full thing. Of course, this is one coat. No filter. All right, so here is the mascara, Miss L'Oreal on the right, and here is nothing blank basic on this side. All right, the mascara is fully on. It's really pretty. I think the bottom lashes look stunning. Now, but you guys, I have reviewed about 100 mascaras on TikTok and YouTube combined, and girl, it's cute. It's very affordable. I love that it's $15. It separated the lashes. It looks pretty. Is it the greatest thing on the planet? No, but I'm not getting paid to say that. So I really just want to give one last statement. You guys are allowed to like whoever you want, respect whoever you want, watch whoever you want, but be careful. Do not be influenced so easily by people, and be careful. A lot of these people are accepting money, they have things to pay for, they got a life to live, and I don't know. It makes me very uncomfortable. The beauty space has changed immensely, and there's only a few top dogs now, and if they're gonna be lying to everyone, then I'm never going away.
You've got a stalker.
The lack of awareness that Joe Goldberg has. Again, no hate when I say this, but Jeffree doesn't need to come back because Mikayla lied. Again, We don't need to go with the lesser of two evils of the moment, especially when, in my opinion, both of them have had several controversies and just been quite problematic and mean. One of my absolute favorites, Angelica Olay, said it best. Cancel culture isn't real, and the fact that Jeffree's back just proves that.
And I just wish he hadn't. I wish he like wasn't welcomed back into the community this easy, because it just goes to show that like cancel culture's fake. You can be an alleged criminal and get away with it.
Now, am I saying anyone should be canceled or that cancel culture is great? No. But he really did seize that moment to come back and call Mikayla and tons of other influencers lying bitches. No. This really leads me to my final point and what I mean when I say choose wisely and that Jeffree is technically right. We can choose better influencers, and we are in fact the ones that choose. I say we as both a consumer and someone with a very small platform, but I'm talking to those that are the consumers. You guys are the ones with the real power here. You guys are the influencer, truly. We cannot absolutely dogpile and riot over false eyelashes and a mascara lie and then just turn a blind eye and be like, gosh, I wish Jeffree was here. Even after everything, bring out Jeff. We, and I say we because it's myself included, it's anybody that gives a view, a purchase, a like, a comment to put these people in the positions of power and help them maintain those positions of power. We accept and allow too much, and it is high time that that ends. We are the influencers. They are the chosen ones. Let me say it again. You are the influencer, and they're the chosen ones that you put in those positions of power. If for a moment you're like, no, I'm just little, I'm just me. Look at us. Look at what has happened with just MASCARA Gate alone. We have all come together and universally said, even though there are 14 million people that are following and fans of Mikayla, we've come together and we have said, BFFR, sissy, what is going on here? So then imagine if we all came together and said, stay seated, Jeffree, we're good. For the last time, I want to say honesty is the bare minimum and the starting line. Jeffree Star should not be deemed special for telling you the truth about a product without a paid sponsorship. He has multi-millions of dollars to be doing so, and to his credit, has made his own successful makeup brand, clothing brand, etc., where he is not obligated to take any of these sponsorships, and that is a place of privilege to be able to have that option. There are a lot of small and large creators out here that are not taking sponsorship money to lie, that are not over exaggerating in their sponsored content or ads. They are not just over here doing the bare minimum. There are a lot of people without Jeffree Star money that are out here being honest with you and creating real, authentic review content for you without being sent the products, buying it themselves, or maybe it is a sponsored post. However, they're being authentic with you about their opinion and not exaggerating because it's the right thing to do and it's a part of our moral code. So what do I mean when I say Jeffree's right? Well, he is right. You can like whoever you want to, but you should choose wisely. You can truly like whoever you want and support whoever you want, and that includes Mikayla, Jeffree, James Charles, Jaclyn Hill, whoever and whatever and wherever. But you don't have to, just to be clear, accept any of their scandals as lesser than any of the other people's scandals that we're talking about. It doesn't have to be like, oh, well, it can only be Jeffree. Jeffree takes the throne. Jeffree's the only one who will tell us the truth because he can't be paid. No, that is simply not reality. There are a lot of other influencers out there without scandals that will not compromise their integrity to give you a product review. You don't have to and should never have to accept the lesser of 2 scandals or something like that. If an influencer has failed you or has broken your trust, let you down in any way, you're in the driver's seat. You are in control. Your view, your comment, your support, your purchases is what continues to give that person a platform. So I hope you will choose wisely. So that is today's video, guys. I'm going to go ahead and open up the Telescopic Lift 993 color black, and it is the waterproof version. And I'm going to put it on one eye for you. And we are going to do 2 coats, root to tip.
Root to tip.
Here it is. Yes, my camera is mirrored. I'm prettier this way. I do just film with my iPhone, and I always move you guys closer for makeup reviews. So that's what we'll do. I literally read it like 5 times and I'll still probably do it wrong. So just keep that in mind. Again, not a makeup person, but I'm a real person. I'm just kidding. Everybody's a real person. I just meant I'm better. Law school. Ow. Okay. So there's the first fuck up. I will say though, this is really pretty. As someone with like no eyelashes, as you can tell, I really like this. Can you see them on my other eye? Like here's the eyeliner and then here are the lashes. I know. Where? We don't see them. Okay, so I did the front bristles to lift and load, root to tip.
Root to tip.
Okay, so I think I do actually have some lashes. This is literally killing me, Smalls. So I'm just going to get it out of the freaking way. Hideous. That is hideous. Okay, then we use the side hook comb to fuck it up. Wow. Wow, you guys. I don't even want to like it after all this shit, but I do. Cool. I mean, that's a big difference from my other eye, right? So let's dip it in one more time and do layer 2. Lifting and loading with the front combs. Boom, 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 boom. And then let's, separate and lift with the side hook comb. Honey, darling, sweetie. So there are different advertising guidelines in different countries. And a few years back, L'Oreal did get in trouble for having Penelope Cruz wear false eyelashes for the literal telescopic mascara. Like, it was a whole thing. That's already happened. I know some brands do it, some don't, but you're not supposed to do it. Okay? I mean, those are really pretty. I don't think there's any reason to like exaggerate the way they look. That's a huge difference, I think. And I mean, you can even use it on the bottom. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for your time and for watching. Oh, oops. You're still in my face. Are you excited about the mascara? Are you excited about Jeffree? What do you think about the fact that it's been 5 days as of the time of me filming this? I think it could have been 6 without a response from Mikayla. I mean, how easy would it be to just get back on TikTok or even TikTok live and apply the mascara and be like, you guys are fucking rude. Like, you're bullies. You're wrong. Let me show you why. She says 2 quotes in the video and then 3 to 4 quotes in the comments. So why not let's give the benefit of the doubt, 4 quotes, no clips, no breaks, no cuts. So let me know what you think down below. Shout out to my earthlings. Thank you so much for subscribing, for commenting with me, for liking this content. Anything you can do that's a free way to support this channel, super appreciate it, and feel so fucking dumb to even ask. Like, I cringe. So just do it. Join us, earthling. We come in peace. And guys, until next time, and just in case I don't see you, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Law school? What, like it's hard?